It's your final cut of Black Adam.
Oh my gosh, I love how you made that switch. We haven't wrapped yet, so we still have a few more weeks. So yeah, we have
I
some.
thought you wrapped because
So that's kind of a wrap. Black Adam wrapped, but we've got a lot of really good things going on that actually will continue in LA. So it'll be a little beat. It'll be a beat, but it's gonna be a good one.
Wait, I cannot wait.
Well, 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 did you hear what Danny Garcia just said? Welcome back to Movies TV Mad and the DCEU update. Danny Garcia makes a big hint there about Henry Cavill's return without mentioning Henry Cavill, but I think we can read between the lines. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter at Movies TV Mad. Listen, I think both Shazam Fury of the Gods and Black Adam that have got that are being produced by this production company that's run by Danny Garcia as well, and she represents Henry Cavill as well. They're both going to have Henry Cavill, Superman or Clark Kent cameos. Now this is a hint because Henry is actually in the States right now. Now he flew out there a few weeks ago, so it looks like that. So we know that Dwayne Johnson has wrapped, as she said. Dwayne Johnson has wrapped, but they're doing some things in LA, some good things, some fun things in LA, and she nearly even tipped us a wink because she can't exactly blatantly say that Henry Cavill is going to cameo in Black Adam, but you can take that to the bank. Yes, Henry Cavill is bought himself a ticket back on the DC Extended Universe, and I couldn't be more happier because yesterday's news of Val Zod with Michael B. Jordan being developed on HBO Max, the other Black Superman project being developed by Ta-Nehisi Coates and J.J. Abrams. We also got Brandon Routh's Superman, who surely will cameo in the Flash movie. I expect Nick Cage's Superman to cameo in the Flash movie. What's his name? Tyler Hoechlin. I nearly said Henry again. I expect Henry Cavill to be in the Flash movie as well. What we are getting now, this plan from Walter Hamada is to put different Supermen, you know, front and center. And this is brilliant. Different Batmen, front and center. This is what you call a multiverse, Marvel, not what you're attempting to do. But let's not focus on Marvel. This is very exciting. Yes, Danny Garcia doesn't mention Superman or Henry Cavill. This multiverse strategy is very, very exciting, and I've been excited about this from day one. This is the thing you have to focus on and decide for yourselves. Are you going to listen to the false propaganda of some of the Snyder acolytes, or are you going to come to this very exciting party where Henry Cavill will return? Now, there's something else we have to discuss. Now, when David Goyer was being interviewed the other day by the Hollywood Reporter, he was asked that there are rumours that a Henry Cavill Superman movie is in development as well. I would imagine that there is a Henry Cavill Superman movie in development as well. Now, who's going to direct it? I think J.J. Abrams, this is the one he's going to write and direct. He's just producing the Black Superman movie being developed by Ta-Nehisi Coates. So that would be a third Superman project, which would be very, very exciting. It's clear that Walter Hamada and his team are going to put Superman, these different Supermen, front and center, and I couldn't be more excited about this because there's many live action Supermen out there who can do this, who can be out there. So again, there's so many things happening with DC. The Arrowverse will be combined with the DCEU. Combining Arrowverse with the DCEU, because Arrowverse is a ready-made franchise. Although they're retiring those shows, a lot of these characters will be seen on the Flash movie and will get crossovers and cameos in these movies, and these movie versions of these characters on TV as well. Now let's talk about, what's her name? I forgot her name already. Melissa Benoist, who plays Supergirl. Her show's being wrapped up with a sixth and final season, but I expect her to turn up in the Flash movie. Now let's go to Supergirl. And Batgirl, by the way. There are big rumours that there's going to be a Supergirl Batgirl movie. Now this is interesting. Is this what we're going to get for this Batgirl movie? Could it be that Sasha Calle's Supergirl crosses over with this, I forgot the actress's name who's been cast as Batgirl, but in this Batgirl movie as well. And there's also rumours that Michael Keaton's Batman will play a prominent role in this Batgirl movie as well. So there's lots of things that can happen here, but there's a bigger thing that can happen here. We've already seen a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse animated movie. Could we get the same live action treatment for Superman? Could we have a movie with Brandon Routh's Christopher Reeve's Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman, Michael B. Jordan's Superman, the new, hopefully, the new President Superman that Ta-Nehisi Coates is developing as well. Nick Cage. Could we have 5 or 6 Supermen in one movie having to fight a threat, meeting up from different Earths, fighting a huge threat, maybe Brainiac? I think the future is bright over at DC Live Action. There's a lot of people that are going to tell you that it's a mess. It is not a mess. What was a mess is how it started. The DCEU was a bad franchise with great movies. Now Walter Hamada is trying to sort this out. Are you on Team Ray Fisher, or are you actually a proper DC fan? Ray Fisher was someone I respected when he came out against Joss Whedon, but when he stopped going against the studio and went after Walter Hamada, I could not support that toxicity and that bullying. So to reiterate why I did this video, that the actual agent who represents Henry Cavill is hinting that more production for Black Adam is taking place in Los Angeles without Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And the way she says, well, the Rock's finished, the Black Adam's finished filming, but there is some filming in Los Angeles. This hints to Henry Cavill playing a substantial role in this movie. How big his role's going to be, nobody knows, but I'm very, very, very excited. And before I go, I'm just going to let you know of somebody else I've muted. As well as muting Ray Fisher, I have muted Daniel RPK, Daniel Rickman. Now, he's supposed to be a scooper. This is a scooper that knows nothing. I'll tell you why I have muted him. Because he's telling people, unless they get their vaccines, they won't be able to see Spider-Man Far From Home, that it's not going to happen. He's hinting that Sony and Disney are going to pull this movie because of COVID. There is no evidence of that. By the way, I've been vaccinated twice before anybody starts. This kind of shit I don't like. It's going to be released. So you're saying, Mick, why won't they release marketing in a trailer? Listen, this is a huge movie that's going to represent 3 Spider-Men. The current Spider-Man Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire and Andy Garfield, with iconic villains you've seen in live action before. They're doing this for you. They don't want to spoil anything. And when we get closer to the film, we may get a trailer and some TV spots. But for now, we're all going to have to be patient. But none of this has anything to do with COVID. Daniel Richman and a lot of these scoopers are liars. And let me tell you something else about them. They know nothing. They know no more about what's going on with this movie than I do or you do. So keep the faith. Spider-Man No Way Home, did I call it Far From Home? Sorry about that. Spider-Man No Way Home will be released in December. It's going to be one of the greatest comic book movies, movie events of all time. And as much as I'm excited for all this DC content, I'm excited for Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives, and I will be back here on Movies TV Mad with the next video. Until then, goodbye.